Over the past 2 years, U.S. Women's National Team defender Krieger has had the rare experience of playing in what are widely considered the top 3 women's leagues in the world. From Frankfurt in the German Bundesliga to the Washington Spirit in the NWSL and to Swedish club Tyresö in the Damallsvenskan, she has a unique perspective to compare and contrast the leagues as women's soccer continues to grow worldwide.
Having this opportunity to play in 3 of the top leagues in the world has been an amazing experience. Being introduced to a new team and playing with different types of players, top world-class players, and I feel very honored and very lucky to have done that. Going from the different leagues and different styles and experiencing how each of these countries and teams play has been definitely a learning experience. It's been fun, because I take pieces from each of the leagues and each of the teams and players that I play with and kind of try and put it all into one. But it's been tough also on the opposite side, because jumping into a team, you kind of are just forced to jump into this new squad. Going into the NWSL, you were able to be in the preseason and kind of learn the ways of the team and all kind of mesh together. Each league is different. There's not one better than the other. I think there's different qualities that each of the leagues have that are better than the other. The European League was very similar. You have like 4 or 5 top teams in both of those leagues, and then the rest kind of fall down a bit, but I think the training there was excellent, and you got 6 days out of the week great training, and then maybe you would have a game where you would win maybe 4 or 5-0, but then you would have the top 5 teams. That was just a battle. It was similar to a tournament game, and that was very difficult. In the NWSL, each team is very similar, the strength, but the games are like World Cup finals. It was just, I think I ran 9 miles every game in NWSL, just up and down and defending for my life. I've always been interested to see which team that I've played on could battle the other and who would win. Because at different times in my career, I won the Champions League with Frankfurt at one point in 2008, and then coming home and playing in the NWSL, just battling every game. Unfortunately, we didn't, get the result at the end of the year that we wanted to, but just each game was so tiring. And again, now in the Champions League again with Tyresö, it's been a tough experience as well. The games are very challenging. I don't know if I can really compare. I'd be interested to see, like if we could play against each other and evaluate that way. At home, I was so surprised at the fans. They've been amazing. The whole season at NWSL, they've been so excited about the new league and the new teams and the players, and they've really done an excellent job of supporting us, and it makes us want to play for them, and not only for ourselves and family, but for them, and that's what it's all about, just having such a fun atmosphere. And they've done an excellent job at home, and I'm so happy that we had the turnout that we did. But I wish that, it was more in the European leagues. I guess we get an average of 1,500 a game, maybe, or a little bit less. Our Champions League game was, I think, 2,800 or 3,000. So, I think it could be more, especially because, we have such great players and world-class players on our team that it's surprisingly, maybe a little bit less than I assumed. And then at home, of course, in Portland, we had, 13,000 fans that game. We played there, and for the first year of the Women's League, it was unreal. I mean, that was an amazing atmosphere to play in. So it's very, very exciting that out of all the leagues, we have the most fans. I've been in 3 different club teams, so I guess I've seen a lot. And the professionalism, I think, stays even across the board. From the NWSL, we did have a lot of rookies there, but everyone was jumped in and was so professional by the end of the season. And I think everyone ended up on the same page, and that was just proves that we're serious about what we do, and we love what we do, and you could see that across the board, even in Europe. I mean, that is their life. This is our life, and this is our job, and we take it serious, and we want to be the best at it. I think it's grown a lot. It has risen tremendously, and it just makes you want to be a better player and a better teammate in that atmosphere.